Okay, welcome to your next lesson on creating all the parts of the coupling link. This lesson is going to focus on this area here, which is commonly referred to as the pin. By studying the drawing, we can see that it is a cylindrical shape from its side view here. We're given a number of dimensions about its overall diameter being 40. We have some internal diameters of 32. You'll of course notice that 32 must match the 32 over here on the coupling, and the 25 then also relates to this smaller diameter here, so the retaining clip can clip over there. The distance for the shoulders, we can see here I set at 6, set at 6, 6, and if we look closely on the ends here, we've actually got what we call a chamfer. So we've got 6 millimeters of material for the actual retaining clips and the coupling, plus we're going to give it 1 millimeter chamfer material on the right hand end and also 1 millimeter chamfer on the left hand end. So this 18 here, we're actually going to make that 18 finish, if you like, just short of the chamfer. I'm going to add 1 millimeter on. Okay, so there's two ways of drawing this. One, we can draw circles and extrude cylinders, which is the first I'm going to show you now. And then the second way is you can actually draw this as a profile and revolve it around a center point, which we'll cover in a later lesson. So let's start off with this end down here, the right hand end, which is a diameter of 32. If we come across here, we can see it's smaller diameter 32 and 1 millimeter chamfer material plus 6, so it'll be 7 millimeters in thickness. So pretty simple. I'll just show you a couple of couple of different ways you might be able to go about drawing this object. So File, New, make sure it's on part and solid, and of course we're going to call it the pin. Let's call it pin 1, and OK again. Then it's probably good practice to actually select the work plane that you're going to position the object in if it was sitting naturally, so to speak. So I'm going to draw this circle on this base work plane here. So if I click on sketch now, I'm looking down on top of that base work plane, put a circle on there, any old size, it doesn't really matter, and then use your select key. Now we need that one to be a distance of 32 diameter, and once that's done, we can basically just spin him sideways a bit, click OK for that sketch, and extrude that to a thickness of 7. Pretty simple, first part done, check OK. The next cylinder we're going to put on top, we can see here is this larger 40 diameter cylinder with a length of 42. So pretty sort of basic techniques to do that. Choose the surface on top of the existing cylinder. You can see it in red there. Sketch tool once again. Circle tool again. This time larger, being 40. Select. Change it to 40. And that is correct. Click OK. And let's extrude this to a thickness of 42. Always helps to highlight it. And enter. And OK. Now, at this point, we need to add on the shoulders up here. So same technique again, select that surface, select sketch, but this time, rather than drawing a circle using the circle tool, I'll show you a very handy tool to use. This tool here is called the project tool. Click on project tool, and it says do I want to have a single line, a chain or a loop? Just leave it single at the moment. As I bring my cursor over this existing model, you'll see that edges that are of a part of another part of the object already there, that edge there, starts to highlight. Oops, just zoom fit again, and back to 90 degrees. I'll just draw that again. So as I've got my cursor, you can see the edge from behind it is now highlighting. If I click that now, what it does, it projects that edge from the other sketch, if you like, onto this active sketch. Saves you having to draw lines, and make sure, of course, that if that's already done at 32, you don't need to then have to redo the dimensioning. And we'll close that, and that's now correct. Usual story, extrude it to a distance of 6, and OK. And we'll look at our PowerPoint, we can see that was that one there. Next one is 6 millimeters long as well, but it goes down to this smallest of diameters to represent the area for the retaining clip to go around. So that's only 25 millimeters. Sketch on top once again. Sketch. I will have to draw a circle this time because there's nothing existing at 25. Select 25. Okay. Extrude again. 6 millimeters. Okay to that. And the last one, if we have a look, will be a disc length of 7. 6 plus the 1mm chamfer will be 7. And a diameter of 32. So we can use our project tool again here. So last one, sketch, project, that's the 32 there, 1, 2, and close, okay, and make sure this one's 7, extrude it to a distance of 7. Okay, looking nice. So the last thing to do to finish the pin off is to put the 1mm chamfer on this top edge and this bottom edge here. So what I'm going to do is just select with my left mouse button until I can actually select that edge. Hold Control down and I'll select the other edge to complete it. Come up to my chamfer tool here, click on chamfer, and you'll see that the default one is to have distance by distance, meaning distance measured back this way and down here. Or you can do different distances, you can have angles and all sorts of things. But D by D is fine. A distance of the chamfer of 1mm will be fine. We'll accept that. And you could have selected these bottom edges here at the same time, but I wanted to show you you can actually copy features onto other edges if you've already completed it. While the chamfer is still highlighted here in the model tree, come up to the copy button, click on paste, and then all you need to do is simply just select that edge there, and you can see it'll now copy that chamfer onto that bottom edge, and click OK. Alright, perfect, well done.